Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video. We are continuing my series of budget meals slash saving money with our food shop slash clearing out my freezer because it was so full I couldn't close the door. That's what today's video is. We're going to be doing some more like meals from the freezer, kind of using up what we've got. I've been filming the last few days lots of those meals, so today's kind of like a jump ahead because I've got an Aldi haul that I really want to show you before I put it all away. But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a successful week. We've had some very delicious meals and also some really quick meals, which have been great. I had to do a food shop this morning. However, it was not a big food shop. Again, we haven't done a big food shop in 4 weeks now, and we have saved a lot of money. So someone questioned the other day, like, how is this going to save you money? Because once you're through all of your food in your house, you will have to go shopping anyway. I think the point of me doing this is, one, because I've got into such an awful habit of like buying loads of food, putting it in the freezer, telling myself, yeah, I'll try that recipe, I'll make this one day, and never doing that. And then firstly, some food has to be thrown away, which I actually hate doing, but it's the truth. Secondly, I am, and Lawrence, we've definitely got into a habit, especially since having Oren, because obviously like when you're sleep deprived and you're busy and things like that, it's just what happens. But we got into a situation where we'd think, oh, I fancy that for dinner tonight, like that's what I want. And then we'd go out and buy all the ingredients for it. It's not really like meal planning at all. Rather than just think with our heads what we can make within the house, we were deciding on the spot what we wanted or what we really craved because we're sleep deprived and things like that. And then we would go out and buy it, and it is just such a waste of money because you can just shop more economically if you meal plan, do things like batch cooking. There's always going to be a day where you think, do you know what, I just really fancy this for my dinner. But when you're doing that every day, you're spending a lot of money. I'm going to calculate it probably in the next video when I talk more about the money side of things. But we've saved so much money. Popped to Aldi today, and it's the biggest shop I've done in a month. It's 2 bags for life. It's a large top-up shop, I would call this. Things we just really needed. There's recipes I want to make this week that I really need. There's a few bits I needed to buy for Oren. Do you know what? Talking about Oren, we're in danger nap zone right now. I'm gonna have to go wake him up. I just get mum guilt. So let's just go through it really quickly. I'll show you everything I got and what I'm planning to do with it. This weekend just gone, we did pop to the butcher's and we picked up chicken. I think that was it. Yeah. That was it actually, and some bread rolls because they're really nice from there. First thing I picked up was a big filtered 3.5 pints of milk. This is whole milk, so Lawrence eats his cereal with this milk, and then we also use it for like cooking and sometimes cooking with Oren's food. £1.25 at the moment from Aldi. As always, a bag of leeks, 69p from Aldi. But we always use leeks. Make a pasta dish all the time. We've summarised it, aka we've made it spring/summery. It used to be quite a heavy, like wintry, cold evening type of dinner, but now it's more like lemony and fresh. I'll make it in a vlog coming up soon. And again, it's a really affordable, easy, delicious dinner. Peanut butter. This is mainly for Oren because he has peanut butter porridge most mornings. And this is their crunchy, all natural peanut butter, no palm oils. That is 99p. Corn on the cob, because we've got a thing for that at the moment. Well, I do. £1.19 for 2. Do you know what's really interesting I saw in Aldi? They had a frozen bag of mini corn on the cob. So one's like this big, like the ones you get from like restaurants and stuff. And there was just a frozen bag of them, and I think they were about 99p. I thought that was really good idea. I bought a bag of wonky onions because we always need onions. I'm making a batch cook butter chicken that is baby led weaning friendly tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. So I had to buy lots of onions for that. I think it requires onions. I mean, I just guessed. 50p for a big bag of wonky onions. I bought some oats. Now these, I did actually buy 2 bags of oats. So I bought organic oats, which are the oats that Oren and I eat. And these oats I bought today, everyday essentials oats. And I'm going to be making flapjack, 75p. And how much is that? A kilogram. Not bad. I fancied asparagus for one of our dinners this week, so this was like a treat. This was a treat buying this. We do actually already have veg in there. £1.89. That is expensive, definitely a treat. We've got to enjoy that. 2 oat milks. Oat milks from Aldi are my fave. Oat drink 1 litre, 85p each. They were 79p. A watermelon, because it was on offer. So how much was this? Melon water, £2.39. I want to chop this up. So Oren will really enjoy watermelon. And I love watermelon, very delicious. So I'm going to chop that up, put it in containers in the refrigerator. And then in this bag, we've got some Almat washing stuff for your clothes. I bought for the butter chicken Garam Masala. Now Garam Masala, I was shocked that Aldi had, because I thought it was like one of those things that Aldi just wouldn't have. But I was really impressed that they had it. All of food powder, curry powder, 79p for this. Garam Masala, so that's making the butter chicken tomorrow. Got a couple of sugar waffles. Lawrence has sugar waffles nearly every morning for his breakfast. I get the most horrendous headache afterwards. Just too much sugar for me is like a headache, migraine waiting to happen. So as much as I enjoy them and I recommend them, if you are funny with sugar like I am, you're probably not going to do well with them. The crisps that Aldi sell, the best crisps in the world, which are the sea salt and Chardonnay vinegar crisps. We haven't bought anything like this for over a month. And so this is like a nice treat. Crisps, 85p. They've stayed the same price. No, were they 79p? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back. Lettuce. Oh, we do have 2 lettuce then. Lawrence bought a lettuce and I bought a lettuce. Oops. Oh well. 43p. Punnet of raspberries. Mainly for Oren because he loves chewing on raspberries. £1.89. Mango chutney for our butter chicken, and just because we needed some anyway. £1.19 for the mango chutney. Double cream, 95p. Bag of garlic is 79p. Strawberries, £1.99. Whew, they are the specially selected ones. This yogurt, Greek style coconut yogurt. Sometimes I have this in the evenings when I'm craving something sweet. This is Greek style coconut yogurt. Now I bought this just assuming it was vegan weeks ago, and it isn't. So it's coconut yogurt as in coconut flavoured normal yogurt. I don't know, it was for me probably a sleep deprived mistake. I thought it might be an easy mistake, which is why I'm mentioning it to you. 75p for this, and it is super nice though. 2 cat treats, 79p each. We got 2 paracetamol, 29p each. 29p? That is cheap. Coconut milk, very good for adding into baby feeding, baby dinners, because it's delicious. And yeah, then I got 2 of the strawberry and apples pouches because I just add those into his Greek style yogurt. Oh, my radishes have exploded. And a bag of radish. Yeah, bag of radishes. Radish? What is the plural? Radish, 43p, perfect for salads if you like a bit of peppery flavour. We've already got fresh fruit and veg kind of in the fridge, so I just got top-ups with like the asparagus. I needed a couple of bits obviously for the butter chicken. I'm going to batch make a couple of things now for the rest of the week. Some of them being breakfasts and getting our fruit ready, so I'm going to organise, I've been organising our fridge a little bit more.
Beautiful.
We had to wake him up. Well, I did. Had to wake him up, but he's awake. Luckily, he's not too grouchy. You want the garlic? You want the paracetamol? Good choice. Okay, this is my butter chicken. It's so delicious, perfect for all the family, including your babies. So it's very low in salt and things like that. So I start this recipe off in the morning by marinating chicken breasts. I'm using 3 chicken breasts here. This is going to make 2 adult meals and 4 baby portions, 3 of which I freeze. So I've left all the ingredients and recipe down below and things like that, but you start the marinade off in the morning. You add turmeric powder, ginger, cumin seed, a cup of all fat or whole fat yogurt, and a little bit of fenugreek. I always add into recipes that are savoury anyway now. Mix that all together, and you want to leave that marinating as long as possible over the chicken breast, just because it becomes so flavourful and tender. So I leave that marinating for the day. As you can see, I'm in my dressing gown in the fridge. And then much later in the day, about 4 o'clock, aiming for dinner around 5, half 5, I start the process. So I take the chicken out and I fry it for a little bit on both sides. You don't have to fully cook it in this stage, just fry it till it's all white. And then take the chicken back out of the frying pan, set that aside, and I'm going to make the kind of sauce. So saute your onions with the leftover kind of sauce from the chicken. Add some garlic, some ginger, some garam masala. I do actually add quite a lot of garlic. And you also want to add the rest of your butter here. So I use unsalted butter because obviously this is for baby as well. Add some tinned tomatoes, preferably without the herbs. And once all of that is added together, I put the chicken breasts in with a half a cup full of double cream and a tablespoon of butter, unsalted butter, so that's the rest of your butter. And a little bit more fenugreek, just because why not? Mix it all together, and then you want to just steam it for a while. I'm using tin foil because I've lost my the lid, but embarrassingly Lawrence and I ate ours so quickly we completely forgot to film it. But here's one of Oren's portions. It's so blooming good and delicious. You can add chili and salt to yours if you wanted more flavour, but yeah, really good, and most of the ingredients I had in the cupboard anyway. Okay, this day I'm making a salmon and rice veggie bowl. So this is great if you have ingredients that you need to use. Like, I always have packets of sauces, like this black bean sauce, just sitting in my cupboard doing nothing. So I thought I'm gonna make something with it today. So I grabbed some salmon out the freezer. It's been in the freezer for quite a while. An avocado, rice, and some veggies. So you can use peas, broccoli, anything. Cook your rice up. This is making 2 portions, and I'm putting Lawrence's portion aside. So I'm pouring rice. Oh yeah, why is my baby always chewing on something he should not be chewing on? It's honestly crazy when they start crawling. Anyway, fry up your salmon. This was chili infused salmon, but normally I get the plain one, but I don't know, I was feeling wild a few months ago, obviously, when I put that in the freezer. And then I chopped up some broccoli and some peas, add in your black bean sauce, and just fry it all together. So quick and easy, which is what I love about this kind of dish. Fry up your veg. Oren is not having any of this because it's quite salty and there's chili in it, but I put Lawrence's meal aside, and then I add a bit of soy sauce onto mine. Add your avocado, your rice, your veggies, and your salmon, and it's so delicious. Also, Oren is clapping himself because he knows how to play boo now, and it's too adorable. But yeah, back to the dish. It's a really easy dish. I absolutely 100% recommend, especially as it's so easy to make and definitely freezer worthy meal. And you smell like tuna. Do you know why you smell like tuna? Because you just knocked over the tuna water for the cat. So thank you for that. I've just tried to film, and for the last 30 minutes, all I've been doing is actually tidying up the destruction he's left behind him. Taking things out of your mouth that should not be there, and trying to mop up tuna water that has sunk into my wooden floor. Yeah, it has. So I've got loads of bicarb of soda just sitting in the hallway, which obviously you want to go and lick. So now I have to hold you the whole time. Don't I? Yeah. Thankfully, we've got an easy dinner tonight. I'm going to give you a quick fridge and freezer tour. We have actually purchased a couple of things in the last week. Again, necessities, so fruit and veg, and I think that's it. Just like additions to our main dinners that we're having. And milk, stuff like that. Freezer is looking a lot better. I had a really good tip, like from a few of you actually, where you take an itinerary of absolutely everything in your fridge and freezer, and you go through that itinerary just before you go shopping. Very good idea, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna get that done this week. I'll do that with you when I'm doing that. I'll vlog it. But I'll do a little fridge and freezer tour now because it is looking pretty snazzy at the moment, isn't it? And then I'll show you what we're having for dinner tonight, which is also very exciting. Look how good the fridge is looking. So at the top we've got a beer, random beer, and some pasta. This pasta from Aldi is so blooming good. It's their specially selected mezzolini filled pasta, really nice. Then we have some plant-based milks and another random beer. These were made not long ago, like a couple of hours ago, so they're just fully cooling down before I freeze them up. They are baby friendly flapjacks. They're really nice. Here we've got loads of condiments, open cucumbers and a Greek yogurt and some cream. Here's a bit of a random drawer, not gonna lie. That is going in the garden, at the end of the garden. And then here we've got fruit and veg that has not yet been opened. The freezer is also looking a lot better. So the things I bought this week were another bag of this. This is the vegetable medley, perfect for babies because you can throw a mixed handful of veg into the hot water. Hello. So I always need to top up on like anything for Oren. Essentially, we've still got that apple strudel, we need to have that. There's lots and lots of frozen veg in this drawer. There's also frozen bread and some ice creams, which I can't have right now because I've given up chocolate for Lent. Biggest mistake ever. Not ever giving up chocolate again because I've missed it too much. Let's close this drawer. Should we close it? Good boy. Okay. And yeah, and then we've got lots of like, I can't even open some of these. And then we have lots of, I'm finding it hard to open it because he's going to bonk his head. But we've got lots of frozen batch cooking that we're finally getting to, which is very exciting. And actually for dinner today, so yeah, leading on from that, we're finally into like our batch cooking. We are having frozen pasta, which I've taken out. I'm going to fully defrost, and then we're going to cook it like just in a saucepan. I'm really glad. And you know what, I didn't know, but lots of people don't know that you can actually freeze like cooked pasta dishes. So when you do cook a pasta dish and if you've got leftovers, cool it down and freeze it, and it is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. So this one I think is a sausage, pea and leek pasta. I think Lauren's having that one. And this is the Cajun chicken pasta. Oh my goodness. So I've been making the Cajun chicken pasta. Slow cooker Cajun chicken pasta. So everything just goes in the slow cooker. It's absolutely divine. Really easy and also very cost effective because you only need like a small bit of chicken. It goes far, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's absolutely delicious dinner. So I'm really looking forward to eating that tonight.